Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do the Mystery Tackle Box Bass Elite Slam for the month of August. And just, in the previous video, there's the previous, the one before, we're going to do the slam. We're going to try and catch all the fish, except for this one. We're going to try it for bass only. I'm not going to let pike or rock bass slide by. We're just going to do bass only. That's it. If there's no bass in that lure, it doesn't count. So we're gonna try that out, and we're gonna work with that. This lake looks really good. I'm really excited to fish it. It looks like it's gonna set up the way that I'd like to fish, and we'll see if we can complete the slam. Like I said in my other videos, I know a lot of guys have done probably thousands of these before, but this is fun for me. I love doing this kind of stuff. I like just going out there sometimes and just fishing. It's fun, but sometimes I just like to go out there and just challenge myself, and just to challenge myself. I won't give a bunch of examples. You can probably figure out what I mean, and this is one of those things. Challenge myself to complete a slam on a new lake that I've never been to before. So come along for the adventure, and we'll see what we can get. All right, guys. Well, we are going to start with the frog. This little toad. I'm not sure what rod I'm going to put it on yet. I kind of want to put it on a heavy rod because, man, this packaging. Kind of want to put it on a heavy rod because I am going to be in the weeds and I'd rather not lose it right away. So we'll just put this on here, and we're going to tie our standard for me, Palomar knot. Love this knot for everything. I messed that up. Did you see that? I messed that up. Okay, let's do this again. There we go. And go through. Tighten her up. Oops. Felt like I just crunched it. I don't like that feeling. Okay. Snip off the tag end. Trash here. Okay. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's get this party started. I'm not sure what the wind's going to be like today, so we are on the shoreline where it's less windy, so that's nice. I don't know how long we're going to be on a shoreline like this, but let's play by ear. It actually casts pretty nice. It actually has a little bit of weight to it. I do like that it makes a trail back there. The tail, a little action there, some bubbles. I do like that. Oh, there we go. Oh, let go. Oh, there's the first bite. I was not expecting that. Oh, here we go. I must have threw it on his head. Well, there we go. Right in the side of the mouth. Yeah, I know, buddy. I see you. Boy, he got it good. Yeah, that's a nice fish. I mean, not a giant, but not a dink either. Here, try and get these hooks out of there. boy, you are not coming off. I mean, look at that. It's not in his tongue. It's actually here. There's a hook point there, but it is wedged underneath his tongue. I don't know how he did that. Oh, got him. Got that one. Yeah, let's not re-hook him. Trying to get the other one out. Probably should have got the other one out first, but now I'm being extra careful because I'm trying not to hook them in the tongue. Hang on, buddy. There we go. Cool. There you go. First one's off the list. Okay, now we're gonna see how this frog held up to all of that. Looks pretty good. Not bad. Well, we're gonna move on to the next lure, but we'll keep this one tied up just for fun for later. Sit that one down. Let's go with the jig next. So I'm going to snip this guy off. I wonder what, should we use one of these trailers with the jig? Let's see. I might throw that smart baits on there, actually. Oh, Staple City here. There we go. Now the hook went in a staple. There we go. Got it. Okay, let's put that bottom so it doesn't fly out. Yeah, let's put one of these smart baits on there. Oh yeah, that'd be perfect size. Okay, so we're gonna try and knock two out at once. We're gonna do the diesel jigs, football head jig. And then we're going to do the smart baits. This might be a pretty darn good combination here. Let's put this down so the wind don't take it away. Okay, I'm just going to match this up where I feel like it needs to go. Like that, so 3/4 of the way. And just thread her on. Oh, I'm already going to be crooked. That's okay. There we go. On there all the way. There it is. Okay. Hey, that actually looks pretty tasty. That really does. Put that guy in there for now. Oh, come on now. There we go. Can you guess what kind of a knot I'm going to do on this one? If you can see how I'm starting out, you can probably already figure it out. If you guess Palmer knot, guess right. You probably already know that that's the only knot that I really tie. Well, usually. I'm going to give myself enough slack here for this loop, so this is, I'm going to have to really flex this in there. Oh, that worked. Okay, let's tighten her up. There we are. And just snip this tag end off. Don't snip the line side. Done that before. Okay, here we go. Oh, got a bite. Yep. Same spot, but he is smaller than the other one. But it's a bass, and it completes our jig and our smart baits. Just a little guy, but hey, little guys got to eat too. They gotta eat to get big, right? Eventually, he'll be a future 5-pounder or bigger. Whoop. Cool. Well, took care of those two. I'd say let's throw the Texas rig out there next. Okay, next, what we're gonna do, we are going to do, we're gonna take care of another two here. So, I'm not gonna do the smart baits. We are going to do the spear point hooks, and then we're gonna try this big guy here. But we can't throw. We're gonna try throwing up in the weeds, but I can't promise I'm gonna be able to hang on to it. I can't throw this. I can't really throw this on heavy line because it's gonna bend out the hooks, and then there's no point. So let's just get this on first here. All right. I mean, I am throwing on. This is all straight fluorocarbon line, and actually, this feels like 17-pound. We might be okay. This actually feels like this is a 17-pound fluorocarbon line, so we might be okay in those weeds. We will try it out, but we can't. You know, like I said before, we really can't. You know, take it to the house. Is that the right saying? We can't really set it into them like ping pong, like I said earlier. I'll poke myself. Don't do that. Okay, so let's put the hook down there so I can poke myself later. Okay, so packaging rips easy. It's good to get the hooks out, but you can't really reseal it now. This is it's a promo packaging, so you know, I'm sure their other packaging is a little bit better. The only thing I'm worried about is you see a space between here and my fingertips. That's the only space for the hook to go in. That's the only thing I'm worried about when trying to get the hook point into the fish, set into the fish. But they've worked for me in the past, so why wouldn't they work now? Right? So, I mean, can't be too big of an issue if they've been working. Yep, another Palomar knot. Guys, it's almost literally the only knot I tie unless I'm tying. Actually, it is the only knot that I tie, honestly, when I'm tying baits. Except for with fluorocarbon, you need to wet it down so you can either lick it, spit it, dip it in water. If you're really nervous about putting a line in your mouth, just spit on it or dip it in the water. And then I also, after I do that Palomar knot, I make one little overhand knot to change the direction of that line. So now, instead of facing upwards like that against the grain, now it's down going with the grain, so that way it gets snagged less. Just trim that. Now let's put our bait on here. Never used these guys before. Why not? What do they smell like? Honestly, it almost kind of smells like the vegan baits sauce a little bit, in a way. I'm sure it's kind of like a standardized type sauce, but I like that smell. I like that stink. I really do. Okay, so that's there. This is kind of a big bait, to be honest. I'm looking at it now. It's a good sized bait. But so what I'll do is I'll kind of match up where I'm going to be here. This looks about right. Let me change directions because of the wind. Okay, now let's put this on here. Okay, going about 1/4 inch through, up, turn, Body is a little bit thick for this, I think, but we'll make it work. Just match up where your hook point's going to come through, somewhere in there. Probably a little short, but that'll work. There we go. There it is. I think that hook is just a little small for this, but we'll see how it goes first, and then we'll switch hooks if it doesn't work. But there we go. Try that. Tighten down. Yeah, there's the Texas rig right here. There we go. All right, now let's pass out there and see what else we can get, huh? All right, I gotta rig something else up. I just can't believe I'll cover this much water without a bass bite. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to put that swim bait on. I am going to put it on an underspin because I got a lot of confidence in it. Let's see here. Pull the bait in. There we go. Yeah, this will do just fine. Okay, let's just twist her on the screw lock here. I'll get it all the way up there. Well, there's even a hook slot down here for it. Wish the hook slot was a little bit longer, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Match up where I want it to go through the body. Go through. Well, that comes out right perfect there. Okay, and then I think I am gonna text pose it. There we go. We're gonna throw this around for a little bit too. Just keep them honest. I don't know. We've covered a lot of water actually, a lot of bank and stuff, and there should be more. So we'll try this in a couple spots here. Yes, set that right there. Can't be a bass because it's not staying, it's not jumping. Oh, it is a bass. That's kind of weird. Cool. Take it. That's a bit nicer bass today. Here we go. Finally, it actually did hook him pretty good. I wasn't sure. See, like, hooked him right there, so it kind of stays. You see, like the they mean by it stays in the pocket there. The hook does. Move that over so you can see the hook better. And yeah, so far, I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. That's cool. I wasn't sure because if this hook is gonna work out, because we've been missing a few fish here and there. So, well, awesome. Well, let's get this fish back. Continue on. There it goes. All right. Well, all I did differently. Well, you guys probably can't really tell because I didn't include all the other time, but I've been at this for quite some time now, and the only thing I did differently was I changed areas. So I just went from one side of the lake to the next side of the lake. We are still fishing in the wind, but yeah, that was not bad. Not bad at all. So we're gonna, looks like he defecated on my boat, but we'll clean that up and we'll move on. But yeah, let's I'm gonna put this away now and we're gonna move on to the next lure. Right now we're gonna start throwing this little swim bait here. Still in the same spot. I'm gonna see if there's some more fish. We are getting misted on, so camera looks good, just in case. So there we go. All right, let's see. We got another one up there. Might be in for a storm later. Maybe a bad one. Drove through a cloud yesterday on my way up this direction, and they're talking about clouds even containing funnies. I'm not talking about the fun kind you see at the fair. I'm talking about the ones where pulls those houses up off their foundations. Oh gosh, we got one way back in there. Fluorocarbon line. I don't know if we're gonna get him out. I think he's coming. What in the world happened here? It's a bass. All right, we got the swim bait knocked out. Stop it! Oh man, he's like, okay, got it. Got it. He just ate a crawdad too. Yeah, there's crawfish parts. Huh. Nice. He's got a little bit of a belly. All right, well, we'll put him back. Yeah, look here. There's a little crawdad leg there and there. Whatever that is. All right. Well, that one was deep up in those pencil reeds. I don't know if you guys even saw that, but we're done. Done with this one. Yeah, so now we just got the two where we can't go up deep, unfortunately. One of them is going to get a really big bite, I'm hoping. First, we'll start with the square bill here and just start throwing this around, and this is all we got. Well, we got this, and then we got that Guggen Squad Fat Shatty or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. I'll dig out the package later, but yeah, we're gonna throw this around. If we can't knock this out, we got 2 baits left. It's taking me a while, but you know, the challenge is a slam on a new lake, and you're trying to figure out a lake while trying to catch fish on baits that they might not exactly really want right now either. So we'll keep after it here. We're going to start with the square bill. Oh, we got one. Got a fish. Is it a pike or is it a bass? It's a walleye. What? You're kidding. Buddy, we're gonna measure you, but pretty sure you're within the limit. You're going in the box. Okay, let's I need to get a good hold on this guy here. Okay, there we go. Get a good grip on him so he can throw the hooks in me. Well, that's a nice little surprise. See, when they get those black spots on them, I don't really like that. Oops, sorry, I'm way high. Yeah, when they get those black spots on them, I don't really like them. You can eat them, but that means he's been warm. I'm gonna throw him back. Your lucky day, buddy. Woo, there he goes. Well, I can't count that. That's not a bass, but that's a cool little side catch. And by the way, yeah, he was there by those reeds. Interesting. Oh, there we go. There's a bass. Finally. And I'm just gonna flip them in. Oh, yeah, that's a healthy bass. There we go. Well, let's. Oh, the hook broke. Oh, hang on, buddy. Stop. Gotta get that hook out of you. Okay, well, I'll show you what I mean in a minute, but healthy is relative, I guess. But, okay, there we go. Got him on the crank. Can't see the camera here. There we go. Got him on that crank, the square bill. Right up in the reeds there. I knew there had to be something here. I'm gonna toss him back, but before I do, take a look at this fish. I don't know if you can see. Here, let me lay him down. Take a look at his mouth. I don't know what you call that. Deformed, of course, but okay, we'll get him back so he can get eaten again. Thanks for chewing, buddy. That was a long time coming. I literally went hours without a bite. Okay, well, did break a hook on this one. That's why I had to pull out of his mouth, but that's probably my fault from grabbing him and shaking it, you know, trying to unhook the pike that way. That's not a good way to do it. It's not the proper way to do it, so yeah, so this one's done. Now we just got the other swim bait. All right, here we go. This is the junior fat shaddy Guggen squad. Just need one fish on this. Oh, look out. One more fish, one more bass, I should say, on this guy here. And good to go. We've completed the slam. That's proven a bit difficult today. This lake is very bassy looking, but is not as bassy as I was anticipating. There's still some here though. It's just they're in the reeds, so you got to find them. We did. We found a couple. But you know what? Just for fun, let's compare this to the contenders. This is fat shaddy. Is the body profile different than the contender or what? So here I got a red contender here. Kind of. Let's see. You know, it's this fat shaddy junior, but it looks like the junior contender. I mean, exactly. So fat shaddy junior is pretty much the contender. So not sure why they did that, but I'm sure they got their reasons. Anyways, we'll rig this up and we'll finally hopefully get our last fish, last bass. I did make sure. I've caught fish on everything today so far, but it's been mostly pike and rock bass. And I made a decision that it's going to be all bass today. We're not going to take pike or rock bass today. So that should be, oh yeah. All right, let's see if we can get this done. There we go. There on the sidewalk. We've completed the slam, folks. Oh, he got it in the bottom of the mouth, too. Jesus, gosh. Had enough. Okay, got him now. Just feisty, real feisty. Cool, well, that completed the slam. We are done. We completed the slam. I did not expect it to take this as long as it did. For you guys, it probably didn't take that long because I cut everything out. But I've been out here for like, well, I don't know, it's 5. I've been out here for like 7-8 hours. It's been a long time. But I'm just, when I go to a new lake, I just run around. You know, I find stuff that I like to fish, and I'll fish it and I'll try it. I've even tried some. I didn't put it in the video here because it's boring to watch me not catch any fish. But I tried some mid-lake humps, some weed lines, some deeper weed lines. The thing about this lake on humps and the shallow areas, when it comes up shallow, a lot of them. So it's got to be rock. It is rocky. Rock and then sand up on top, but there's no grass up on top. So what I've been trying to do is just throw on top and then drag off into the grass. But even the grass edge around the islands and then the points, still there's not really a ton of it. So that's why I've been fishing this stuff here that you see behind me, the pencil reeds, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Now, my gut is telling me that the bass are up in those pencil reeds. They're up in them. I know because, well, we've caught a couple up in there already. So fishing on the outer edge, you know, is tough, especially when you know they're up in there. And you can't put a crankbait or that jointed swim bait, anything with trebles, up in those pencil reeds. You just can't. You're gonna get hung up, and you know, and in order to cast that kind of stuff, you need lighter line. Well, you're gonna break your line if you get hung up in there. If you try to yank them out, if you get snagged, you gotta go in and get it. But so, anyways, thanks for sticking around for this. I know we didn't catch giants today, but we still completed the slam. All bass this time. I didn't count pike or rock bass, so worked out pretty good actually. And I barely grazed this lake too. It's not a big lake, but there's a lot of areas here to fish, and I'm only technically, so there's like three arms of the lake, and I've only went into the one. This is just the one arm. There's two more other arms that can hold a ton of fish. So we'll come back and we'll pick it apart some more. But thanks for sticking around for this, and we've completed the slam for the Mystery Tackle Box Bass Elite August box. And look for some more of these August, September. We can still get out for a few more. I'm thinking unless we get a freeze up here and sooner than really care for. But yeah, I'm going to continue with these as long as I can, and hopefully you guys like this. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you in the next video.